taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shopping. And you got to love a Game 7, especially with a trip to the World Series on the line, Chris.
Yeah, and the heat's turned up all the way tonight, Boone. The pressure's never higher than in a Game 7, and the pennant's on the line in this one. So it's a matter now of which team can handle it better, which team can put the nerves aside and play clean baseball one play at a time.
Yeah, it's got to be hard to stay in the moment knowing the World Series is just one win away. The stakes are sky high. I've had players tell me the highest level of pressure in the playoffs is in the LCS, not the World Series. First pitch coming your way next. Getting the nod for Game 7 on the mound, Jesus Luzardo. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Obviously, there's a lot of pressure in this ball game, but important just to try to diffuse that. Take your deep breaths, step off the mound, do whatever you need to do to get yourself in a position. I wouldn't try to get all the strikeouts early. Get the defense involved in this ball game. See if they can get you through a few innings, and then find that groove.
Just about to get started. Here's Kyle Tucker. And here we are. Game 7 is underway. Late on that fastball.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Andy 0-2. Good eye right
outside
there. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That is second, a designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Ohtani went deep in his most recent game. Luzardo in his 7th season, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. There's a line drive to left field. He makes the grab.
Batting third, first baseman.
Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for the Los Angeles Dodgers. This is a veteran.
No doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Outside with a breaking ball. Man at first, one away. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got Got him swinging. 2 away.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in and let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Tucker off of first with 2 away. Strike 2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
Stays alive. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and getting the nod for Game 7 on the hill, Blake Snell. Always a treat to watch one of the best starters in the sport singing.
Just electric stuff, Boog, and that fastball is no joke. He can move it around the zone, and it's not uncommon to see him pile up a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game. He's the type of guy that allows the entire team to wake up feeling confident, knowing he's taking the mound.
The 0-1. Here's the swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make a pay.
Now it's going to be Howard. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Oh, great stop from his backside. Here's one.
No, he got it.
Save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
One out and a runner at second here in Game 7 of the National League Championship Series. Comes up empty. Snell was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 down. Take a look at the lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Ziggy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
And it's second. Ground ball, left side. Rojas with the throw to first. And that's the inning. The decisive 7th game of this National League Championship Series. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Brandon Lowe. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments.
0-2 now. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. On to first, 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 7th, catcher Joey Bart.
Joey Bart up here. In the air, right field. And that is that. Dodgers go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Bottom half of inning number 2. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. On the corner for a strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. So the call will stand. 1 challenge remaining for them now. Tries to hold up, appeal to first. He did not go around. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. 1 up, 1 down. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Everything came together for him. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the bucket.
Digging in, Alec Bohm. That clips the corner. Bohm thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. No challenges left for them now. Check swing, but he went too far. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Way back there, it's got a chance. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow! Runner tags at second.
What an outstanding effort, going all the way back to the warning track and leaving his feet to bring that one in. It's so tough to jump on the run like that and time it perfectly, so that was awesome.
Nice grab to first. And very nicely done for the out. We'll move to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. Fastball for a strike. On the ground. Boom. Goes on to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting 9th, third baseman Miguel Rojas.
Late swing fouled off. Top of the third, no score. And that is out of play. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Kyle Tucker now at the plate.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike two. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two down, nobody on.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Throw is low, and oh, nearly a great play. The scoop goes in and out of the glove.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
The 0-1. Left field. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field. And that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
That one finds the zone. That's strike one. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here in Game 7 of the National League Championship Series. Got him swinging. They limit the damage here. Run-scoring triple here for the Dodgers. It's now 1-0. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here in Philadelphia as we go to the last of the third. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
First baseman, Brett Harper.
Ball. There's a strike. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout. So up next, Howard. He's 0 for 1. Howard turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Foul ball. What a stop. Throws from his knees. And they get the out.
Making it look easy at the Keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
The decisive 7th game of this National League Championship Series. As we go to the top of the 4th, Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there. And that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Made quick work of him right there, Siggy. I know that's the kind of at bat maybe leaves a lot of fans wondering what was he doing up there, right?
Yeah, and I get that. I mean, you take 2 straight strikes, then chase one way out of the zone. It's just not a good at bat. It'll leave you shaking your head as a hitter, if not worse. But there's always going to be those trips to the plate where you're just lost up there, and that was one of them for sure.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Cuts out it and misses. That's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
2 down, base is empty. Now Andy Pajes. Boom. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Hauls it in to end the inning. So they go quietly there to the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Phillies nothing. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Bottom 4, here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. Schwarber with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
Check swing went around. Strike 1. Next offering is down low.
Well, these Phillies just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And the tying run is on base.
Next, for the Phillies, second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
And fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Pajes has a beat on it. 1 away.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
1 out, man at first. Here's Turner now. And a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, fed it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Up next, for the Phillies, third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Fly to left his first time.
Oh.
Tying run and scoring position here in Game 7 of the National League Championship Series. Sneaks through, base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied. Now the second run is in, and they've taken the lead here in Game 7.
No, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but it was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
High fly ball, right field. Tucker under it. And the inning is over. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Welcome back. Quite the pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. There's a swing and a drive. That one out's against the fence. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it. Jumped off of his stick. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Pitch is in there. Strike one. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Takes it in for the out.
Up next, for the Dodgers, third baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
He worked the outside corner of the plate, and he kept it around the knees, both with the fastball and with the off-speed pitch.
Fastball for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. We're at the top of the 5th.
Oh.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And that's a strikeout looking.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back at Citizens Bank Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And a foul ball. Way out front for strike 2.
That's a ball.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Just missed. That one misses.
That's off the corner.
So
Ball
a leadoff
4.
walk.
Take a base.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
For the Phillies, first baseman, Harper.
Ball 1.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Now for the Phillies, Howard. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swinging a foul straight back. Hit on the ground to short. Edman over to left. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Brusdar Graterol, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Drive, also getting ready. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Brings it in. Runner tagging and heading for home. It's a sac fly as he comes across to score, and they lead by 2.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Here's Sosa to the plate. That one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Man on second, 2 down.
Whoa.
That one a little bit high, and that's ball 3. Catcher challenge, we'll take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 3 and the Dodgers 1. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Shohei Ohtani digs in now. Clips the corner. That's strike 1. That one ripped, but foul. Liner. Lunges, got it.
No, just an excellent job to track that one down. That was a tough play, and he tried to stay on his feet, not wanting to dive and maybe have it go by him, but the lunge at the end kind of sent him barrel rolling. Great effort, though, and a nice job to hang on to the ball throughout the catch.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. The Phillies up by 2 here in Game 7 of the National League Championship Series. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Now Teoscar Hernandez. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Brusdar Graterol.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Number 78 getting ready to go. And now it's even up. This one in the air, center field. One down.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder, Christian Gallen.
Ball.
Here's a rocket to right field. Takes it in for the out.
Man, that's one of those. That's where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
It gets down, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boo. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Real Muto in the box again, takes the strike. In the air to left center. And the inning is over. One hit, one left. On to the 7th in Game 7. The Phillies lead it 3-1. This is the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, top of inning number 7, Brandon Lowe steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The 0-2. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Got him swinging for the K. It is 11th strikeout, and this one really racking up the whips. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch-out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Misses off the plate. Ball one. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Sosa sends it to first. That's the second out. Tommy Edman at the plate. The switch hitter batting right. That's a strike. 1-1.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone, and he's gotten ahead of the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
Tying run at the plate. Swing and a ground ball. And foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. One left for LA, and it remains a 3-1 ball game.
You know that I got it. You know that I got it. This game fits in your pocket. Guaranteed to watch. You know that I got it. Came through stunting with the moves you ain't never seen.
We're back in a new picture here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jack Drive.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Tucker takes it in for the out. One up, one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. Looking for one of those brute hits to get a knock sometimes.
This one smoked on its way out of here. Bryce Harper with a star scraper. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch at that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
In the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Pitch out, but no action. Runner on the go. Pitch misses inside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game.
But with a good arm behind the dish, it's definitely a roll of the dice here to try to steal second base. Man, he can zip it down there so quickly. That was a pretty good throw as well, but really good, clean, stolen base. He can be pretty proud of himself.
Base knock, center field. Howard around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4.
Does a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You had a run.
And at first, Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, that's where you want to be right there. All over that first pitch fastball. Just a little too much hook on it. Straighten that thing out. You get the jog around the bases.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 down. And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Jack Dreyer departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Righty reliever out of the pen, number 78.
Well, they need some to stop the bleed and keep the score. Right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. 2 runs across in the inning here in the late stages of Game 7. Close, but call the ball. And the count is 1-1. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. In the dirt, Schwarber, the runner at first with 2 gone. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes the grab on the run. That is the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Andrew Painter.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Rojas leading things off and takes the strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
That hard in, soft away, and now he's in an 0-2 count. He's got to figure out a way to try to sit in between, perhaps choke up a little bit, and just try to get the bat to the baseball.
To first, leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Right through there for a strike. Hard ground ball, base stop. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
2 down. And here's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that's in there at the knees. On the ground to first. To second, Turner. And that is that. So the Dodgers leave one. They're down 5-1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. They put themselves out in front with a nice display at the plate. Take a look at the spray chart for where their hits have landed.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Lau sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
That's ripped. Base hit. And a man aboard.
Right there, does a great job. Staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Nope. That's inside.
Bohm, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. High fly ball out towards left field. Going back on this one. And it bangs off the foul pole. Home run. A 2-run homer. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add to their lead. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he really flushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. Every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trip shot or something, but really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Oh! 2 runs across in the inning here in Game 7 of the National League Championship Series. In the air to left center. And it falls. And that's a 1-out single. Now that's smacked to right center. That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Now that is
Howell stands in for the Phillies. He's a guy who does it all. And a foul ball. On a line. That one hops off the wall and should score at least 1. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run.
Dodgers, number 70, Justin Robleski.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
On a line out towards center. He's got it. Both runners tagging. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Joan Duran.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That clips the corner. Hernandez wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. It's a 1-1. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Howard under it. And there's one away.
It's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative, but you got to find a way to somehow center up the baseball and put it in play.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. And he couldn't hurry back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms.
This one in the air, center field. Howard settles under it. The Philadelphia Phillies are moving on. They're headed back to the World Series.
Congratulations to the National League champions. This team clearly excited, and they deserve every bit of this moment. Enjoy it now, but get yourself ready for the biggest series of your lives.
For my partner Chris Singleton and our great crew, thanks for watching the National League Championship Series on MLB The Show.
Trains in New York City roll thunder down the line. The teachers rise in Richmond as they sleep in San Antonio, while the harbor lights on Baltimore got nurses headed home. Say a man is, but he's wrong. It's morning in America, but I can't see the dawn. Congressmen in Washington
World Series. Game 1 is next. From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, coming up, Game 1 of the World Series on MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaumburg. There may be no better atmosphere in all of baseball than Game 1 of the Fall Classic, Siggy. Lots of excitement to get this thing started.
Yeah, and the players feel that just as much as the fans. You're down there with goosebumps, and these players are just trying to stay in the moment. But I'll tell you, for the home team especially, it's so hard not to be emotional and hyped up with all the energy in this building right now.
And on the other side, of course, you're looking to swing home field advantage your way with an all-important opening win on the road. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, King. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, 8 solid innings this last time out, picked up the win. See what he's got today. If he plays catch with his catcher the way he did, doesn't shake off, I think we'll see more of the same.
About to get started here for Game 1. Now it's the shortstop. So we're underway in Game 1 of the World Series. In the air, left field. And there's one down.
Batting second, catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now it's Josh Naylor.
Right through there for a strike. Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. I'll tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And that keeps the inning going.
Good start for him to this ball game tonight. I always talk about it. Get a knock in your first at bat. It just makes your confidence at such a higher level for the potential of having a big night.
Here comes the 0-1. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Phillies coming up to hit, no score. This is the World Series on the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And towing the slab here, Ryan Wu. What should we keep an eye on here? Bryce Harper stands in for the Phillies. Game 1 of the World Series here tonight, and all he's hoping is that the success that he's had in the first couple of rounds continues.
The great thing, you're here in the World Series. Now just try to have fun. The performance has been outstanding, and why should it stop now?
How do they cool him off?
Well, they're going to be extremely careful with him. I doubt he's going to get much to hit today, but when he does, be careful because he can hit it a long way.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone! Can't touch them all. The Phillies score first. It's 1-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, but you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
No, that missed.
Howard with an impressive show of speed in his last game, swiping 3 bags.
It's a lot of fun watching him run the bases, Boog. I think opposing pitchers and catchers need to take a few extra minutes to plan out how they'll adjust when he gets on base.
That's a hit.
Nice line drive to the pull side, fed it out front, but just stayed good, nice enough, and ripped it into the outfield. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure. And that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
And it's second. That smash towards center. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Let's check out the lineup. Here's what they came up with for Game 1 of the World Series, Siggy.
Yeah, they're hoping they piece together a winner. Historically speaking, the team that wins this opening game more often than not goes on to win the World Series. Today is the day to come storming out of the gates. He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
2-0. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 2 down.
Well, it was a bad read off the bat, but he still managed to make the catch. That could have turned out much worse. Catch saved him a run.
Here's Trey Turner.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Here's a 2-0. Swing and a foul out of play. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive with the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend.
Turner runs. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second on a bounce.
2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in Game 1 of the World Series. Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Ball.
Struck him out without a swing. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs form and they jump ahead. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. It's all Philadelphia, 2-0. You're watching the World Series on the show. Game 1 of the World Series. And stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. So far, the playoffs have not been kind to him, but tonight, a chance to start anew.
So much of this game is mental. He's just got to tell himself, I'm here. I've worked hard all year. Go out, have fun, trust your ability.
You know, Siggy, there are some people that say they feel more pressure action to second, and he's safe.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Right through there for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. On the ground.
Foul!
And that's just foul. King, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Now it's the DH, Rob Refsnyder. Fastball for a strike.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high-leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters
Ball
away.
outside.
That one outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next offering is downstairs. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And it's second. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mariners lead 1. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec.
This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great postseason atmosphere.
No, that's out.
Nothing like the drama you get in the postseason, Boog. Love being a part of these games.
Here's the swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field.
Perfect example right there. A hitter who hits the ball on the outside part of the plate the other way has to trust his hands and let the ball travel a little bit deeper.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Bohm on at first. Nobody out.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much. A 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Stays alive. In the air, right field. And there's one down. One out, man at first. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto. On the ground, right side to Crawford for 1. Over to first.
Hey,
Safe.
he beat the throw.
Up next, for the Phillies, first baseman, Bryce Harper.
That one hit to right. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. Game 1 of the World Series. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ozzie Albies. In the air to left center. Yelich should have this one. Brings it in. One down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Liner caught it second.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Raleigh in the box now. No balls and a strike. Bouncer to second. Sosa to first. And that'll do it. Nobody left for Seattle. They're still down. It's 2-0. Set for the bottom of the third. And now for the Phillies, Howard. In the air, out towards left center. Rodriguez moving under it. One away.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball, but just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
No, that's low. Ball.
No,
that's
to
down.
a guy with this
Ball.
much pop at the dish, better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one's got a chance. That one hops against the fence. And he's got a double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
One out, runner at second. Christian Yelich stands in for the Phillies. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Inside.
Ball inside.
And now it's even 1-1. Right side, hard hit. Albies over to first in time. 2 gone now.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
Ball.
2 outs and a runner at third here in Game 1 of the World Series. On the ground to the left. Toss to Naylor, and that is that. 1 left for Philadelphia, but they hold the 2-0 lead. On to the 4th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Naylor.
These fans have to feel good right about now. This series not going to be easy, but they have the lead at home in Game 1. That brings the anxiety down a few notches. Well, these Mariners, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits, so they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Got him swinging for the K, and that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in, he gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Harper. He'll do it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Next for Seattle,
2 outs, bases empty. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. So he blasts one out the other way, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. Right through there for a strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that is that. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to go, bottom 4. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies.
That's a ball.
That's ripped into the outfield. And there's one away.
It's ball.
Ripped on a line. Nice grab on the run. 2 up, 2 down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. That's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
This one in the air, right field. And he
Foul
can't
ball.
quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Ball, that's down. Ball, that's high.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouls one off. 2 and 2.
Did he
Tries
go?
to hold up, appeal to first, and he won around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Welcome back. Quite the pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Ref Snyder in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1.
Well, these Mariners just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Hit on the ground to short. Turner throws to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
And obviously, a lot of credit for all those chases and strikeouts goes to the pitching. It's been nasty, but you can bet this offense is trying to figure out some way to put up a better fight.
Raley,
That's a
the
ball.
next to hit, takes ball 1.
Wood!
We call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the
That's a
count.
ball.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
2 down, nobody on. Here in Game 1 of the World Series. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Mariners go down quietly there. They're down 2-1. Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Phils doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit
Outside,
every
ball.
inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Late with the swing there.
That's a ball.
That one
That
misses.
missed. That's a ball.
And now 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
That's a ball.
Tap back to the mound. Toss to Naylor. Home man for the 5th inning. Moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 down. Bases empty. Now here is Howard. 1 for 2.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Swing and a ground ball. Play made. That ends the inning. Here in a close one. And a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Stepping in, J.P. Crawford.
Ball.
And that one fouled off.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at and a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Oh, look at the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The M's down by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. Swings and misses. Strikeout number 8. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's Josh Naylor. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And it's 0-2. Out towards right center field. March settles under it. And that is that. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. And they trail it here 2-1. Back here in Philadelphia, well, we go bottom 6. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies.
Hee-haw!
Schwarber not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Did he go?
Checks his swing. Appeal to 3rd. Didn't go. The 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Two outs, bases empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trey Turner. First
That's
pitch
a ball.
misses.
That's inside. Nope, that's low. That's a ball.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the third inning. Now the bullpen looks to be springing into action. Edward Bizzardo, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Ferrer also throwing. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Got him swinging. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Phillies strand one. Game 1 of the World Series. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Dominic Canzone.
Pretty amazing. His first pitch strike percentage over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, you got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Look at how he's using his pitches in this one. There's a strike at the knees.
Well, Boog, it's so important to have a well-rested bullpen in the postseason, so it really helps getting starts like this. They're in position to win Game 1, and now we can expect the bullpen to be sharp for Game 2.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Donovan in the box again, takes the strike. In the air, left field. Yelich on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the third out. Offense. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Edward Bizzardo. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Fouled off left side. Bizzardo, 30 years old now, and he was born in Venezuela. Strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
That clips the corner.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swings through it for the K. Coming out of the bullpen throwing beans.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Down, base is empty. JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. That one missed.
Ball.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The 0-1.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
2 down, nobody on. Cuts on it and misses. That's the strikeout. And he strikes out the side of the 7th. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. So he's back out to be. The 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's blown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance. And
That's
he's been very
down.
efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Slow ground ball to the right side.
That's a foul ball.
And that's a foul ball. No action in the bullpen, though. Looks like they're going to let him stay out there. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Luke Raley, the next to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
That's a ball. That's down.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
The Phils trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the late stages of Game 1.
No, that's down. Ball.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Gabe Spire.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And now the center fielder, Howard. 1 for 3. On the ground to short, Crawford whips it to first on the run, and they get the out.
Count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Yasver Zulueta, the right-handed sinker baller, who looks to be readying himself. Ferrer also getting ready. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Slinging it to first in time.
Well, good power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. And he tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
2 outs, base is empty. Christian Yelich now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. There's the strike. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. The Phillies add another on this solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Mariners. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's the Mariners leadoff man, J.P. Crawford. Just
that missed. That's a ball. Ha!
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him looking for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. So the call will stand. One challenge remaining for them now.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Howard under this one. And there's two down. So it's their last chance in this one. Josh Naylor digs in now. And first offering is fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Right side, gets to it with a slide. To the bag himself and gets the out to end it. Wow.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. Quality start, who knew? He'd throw a complete game and get the victory. But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And your final 3-1. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Chung. Thanks for joining us.
Tinted it, I ain't winning, I'm winning. Baby was with it in mid-sentence, feel it. Does anybody know or have the time? Does anybody know that girl of mine? Has anybody seen